us. Let's go. Listen, in honor of all of the Young Living fluffery, we have found for you tonight the Real Housewives of Young Living, according to them.
That's how I feel about this.
Oh my god. You know, some days you're like, what just happened? We were on Vimeo, and then we were looking for Make Wellness, no such luck. Then we were looking at Young Living, because I was in Young Living from 2019 to 2022. And lo and behold, the Real Housewives of Young Living podcast. It's relatively new.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention because my husband got home as that was happening. So I just was like, Jessica, we gotta do this. I'm like, okay.
I'm literally like voice to texting Jessica while I'm on live stream, and like, oh, this defeats the purpose of text. Okay, got it. I'm so good.
Yeah, the one time I wasn't actually watching, you don't text me, but there's so many streams. She'll text me and I will reply in the chat. Like,
I know.
Bro.
Yes. Also, Savannah, since you're here, I did this in therapy today because like I saw your rocks that you are painting, and like I made this in therapy today on my rock for in honor of all the rocks that you've done, and it's my new favorite hyperfixation. That's all I'm gonna say.
Did you like freehand?
So I have a little projector and I put the outline of the blobs, and then I drew all the inside stuff. So like I drew the frog and his little pants and the teapot and his face and stuff. So like inside the stuff I drew all those. So
that's
it's Greg. It's Greg and Jason Thunderburger.
I can't even write my name properly, so
you know, I mean, whatever you end up painting on a rock, it is fun. It is a blast. I will tell you that. It's so much fun. Yeah. And it's for our rock facts. It's for our rock facts, because you know how he goes, it's a rock fact, because they're not facts, you know? Ooh. Yeah.
Last time I went to my mom's, I stole a rock I painted in the 7th grade.
Let's go. I love it.
It's in my backyard now. And I'm hearing an echo.
You're hearing an echo?
Me.
Say it again?
Of me. Like,
oh,
if I talk too loud.
I don't hear this live chat. Do you hear the echo?
What are you talking about, Brandy Lee Soup? No.
Nope, no echo. I think you just hear it on your end.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just me.
Okay. I was like, we were so close. We were so close to having a technical difficulty free stream, but we're doing okay. The ladies who are on this podcast are all diamonds in Young Living. So it goes whatever. Entry level peasant, then executive, then silver, then gold, then platinum, then diamond, then crown diamond, then royal crown diamond. So they're all diamonds, which is nothing to sniff at, except it's probably something to sniff at now because the comp plan is trash. So, yeah.
I'm distracted by Jen and Brandy.
The stuff stacked in the middle queue.
And technically there is soup somewhere up there. That's my pantry, yo. Because my husband really enjoys grocery shopping, so we get you could feed like 10 people for like 6 months in our house.
So basically, zombie apocalypse, we come to Lushy's house. Yes? No?
Yes.
Jessica's like,
Yes.
yes, of course.
I have all the canning supplies and
I mean, I'm
yeah.
a delight, so
You're
I'm sure I could do something meaningful and helpful around the house. I mean, I probably could hang out with the crows. I mean,
would it be eating the crows in a zombie
no,
apocalypse?
no, 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 no. Mother of crows, here's what you need to do. Why would you eat your children? What are you talking about?
You're zombies.
Yeah, they're zombies, and so we train the crows because crows are super smart. They're our scouts to let us know when zombies are around.
But I
Jessica's
thought
like, no.
we're the
But food?
zombies.
But food? I mean, at least let's wait 6 months before we start cooking your children.
Like she is. You know what? I grew up on the Oregon coast. I grew up camping. We camped for 19 days straight one time.
Oh my god.
My
Woof.
dad would camp from Memorial Day till Labor Day.
Are you
And
serious?
he was, yes, he was the camp host from the time I was 11 till I was 19. So, like, I know how to freaking survive.
I'm so happy to hear that. So, let me tell you the story again. We've already told it. I've already told it before. Were you surprised? No.
Oh,
Jessica's sending me screenshots and I'm not filling in the blanks. I'm like, Jessica's like, I'm gonna take this trail. I'm gonna like go, I'm gonna do this like weekend trip and I'm gonna do all this stuff. And I think like I'm thinking to myself, Jessica's going hiking and out in the middle of
no.
nowhere. Out in the middle of nowhere. And
No.
so like I forget to ask like context. I'm like, oh my, I'm just panicking. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And she's like, no, 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 no. I'm gonna be in my Jeep. And I was like, you better send me like
I
whatever signs of life. You
would
better.
be. I should share my screen because I have shit marked. Okay. Okay, if I do it that way, it won't show that much. But so,
Okay, I'm gonna add you to uh-oh. You I can't hear you. Oops. Hello?
uh,
You sound like a robot. You may need to unplug and plug back in. You kind of sound like a Dalek. Like from Doctor Who. Hi, Foong. We are wading through some technical difficulties, but we are gonna have fun listening to the real we didn't name this. Real Housewives of Young Living is the podcast name. So
hello,
they're not yep,
hello,
we're good. Wait, say it again.
hello.
Okay, we're good.
Hi. Okay. But long story short, we didn't go that far out. Like I need
Oh,
to show you. I need to show you. No, so um, this was years ago. There's a pond in the middle of these woods with koi fish in them, or giant goldfish. My dad told me this, and I'm like, bro, what were you on when you saw this pond in the middle of the woods? I did not believe him because, like, we never went out that far. He was always too scared to take us kids. It's only like 2 hours from town. One time we got a flat tire coming back from me out there.
Oh.
That was good. But so yeah, there's a pond in the middle of the woods with goldfish in it.
Can you take a picture next time?
I have videos.
Oh, send me
I
send
have I have
send
all
me send me
kinds
the
of
videos. Send me all the
pictures.
videos. Oh my
No,
god.
no, I can't. Oh, there you go. There you go. But yeah, middle of the woods.
Yes. This is our nightly, daily, yearly reminder that Melaleuca is a multi-level. I'm sorry, let me do this correctly. Hopefully this is gonna sound like a grocery store announcement. Do I sound like I'm over a speaker?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
This
like,
is
oh,
your
you're talking to me.
this is a nightly, yearly, daily, all the things reminder that Melaleuca is a multi-level marketing company. Thank you, shoppers. And they suck. Ed Milet, Melaleuca, Eric Worre, all in the same category. So, let me play the disclaimer, and we'll get started in hopefully in a second. My next question is, where's my disclaimer?
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
All right. It's a jam, it's a bop. There's going to be health claims tonight. There's going to be logical fallacies. There's going to be cursey words. Oh, there's going to be fuckery. We're 13 minutes in. Nobody's stopping us now. That's not the new one. The new one is going to be awesome and not messed up. The new one's going to be great. The live chat, the squirrels, the secret squirrel squad, and the mischief makers, we're working on a new disclaimer, and it's going to be great. So we didn't finish it. You still have a copy of Eric Worre's GoPro book? Can I get you to mail that? Can I buy it from you? I'd love to.
And I'm sure like Goodwill bookstore online has it, and it's
That's true.
probably cheaper to get it there than to pay for
Shipping?
international shipping.
I'll see. We'll see. Okay. I'm going to quickly figure something out. 1 second. What is it called? Stream Deck. I just need to change one. Oh, we've got the space set up. We've got this set up. I guess that's okay. No, I'm gonna change this. Hold on. I'm just changing one of my foot pedals because I'd rather us be able to change scenes quickly. And we're gonna do reaction presentation video. What is it called? How do I do this for a living? No. Presentation video? Is it this one? Perfect. Okay. All right. Presentation video. All right. We're good to go. We're ready. We've got everything set up. All right. As someone who used to work in a used bookstore, we see tons of copies of Eric Worre's book. It makes me very happy to recycle it when it doesn't sell. Let's go, Demi. I would love to just like have one of those whatever oil drum metal containers with a little, you know, fire in it, and just every now and then burn Eric Worre's book. Just a little reel of like throwing it into the fire. That would keep me warm at night. So
Patty Bisbin, Pyroman's founder, has a book called Between the Sheets.
oh god. Okay. Oh my god. We need like a cringe bracket. We need a cringe bracket of books, I feel like. Since everyone here loves reading. You have a paper copy as well as the audiobook. The commitment is showing. The commitment is the commitment is shining right now, Brandy Lee.
I wonder if we would get sued if we streamed the audiobook.
Oh, we may. I don't know. Would we?
If
$4
we
on book books?
obey,
Okay. I mean, we could try.
if we obey the 12-second rule.
Yeah, but also if it's longer than the material that we're critiquing, it falls under fair use. Right? Commentary on even books. Oh, if Eric Worre read the audiobook, Be Still My Beating Heart. That would be incredible. Seriously, that would be a good time.
Look it up on Libby.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure it's in my local library's catalog.
So Young Living is an essential oils company. It was started by Gary Young. I'd say rest in peace, but I don't give a shit. His wife is the one running the company now, and his son and his son's wife and his other son are kind of starting to be more front facing at the conventions and stuff like that. Oh, he did read it. Brandy Lee. Oh my god. We have to react to it, Jessica. We can have a little PNG of Eric Worre right here. Then we can have a little audio thing going when he's talking.
Yes.
Jessica's not excited about this, and I'm about to throw something at her.
I'm looking for it on my local library so we don't have to spend money. I have no idea how to access this. This is pissing me off.
They're changing their comp plan. Yeah, Savannah did a video too. Mary Young, they're what is it called? They're bleeding money. They're it's bad. It's bad. Rest in piss. Oh my god. All right, let's get it started. And hopefully this does not echo, for the love of God.
It will.
Oh, please don't say that. Can you hear?
I can't hear it.
Oh, god dang it. Jessica. Oh, fuck. God dang it. As Jessica's laughing at me as we were having technical difficulties. Oh my god.
Well, because you act like it's something new and novel. And
ma'am, I can't believe you right now. God. Why can't you hear this shit? You can hear me through the through mic. That is going through the same thing. Oh my god, every time.
I will text the husband and see if he'll come throw something at me.
Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Why wouldn't we be able to hear? Why can't Jessica hear this?
Oh, maybe it's just me. Play it again. I hear it. Wait.
You hear it?
Kinda, like, it goes in and out.
Oh, hold on. Oh, that's turned off. Can y'all hear it? Blink block in the chat if you can hear it. Choose in the chat if you cannot hear it. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're new here. By we, I mean I am new here. You can't hear it? It looks like I have
Oh,
audio.
yay! It's not me. Like, I can hear it. It sounds like it's fading out. So maybe just play it. Maybe it's just the beginning.
Okay, hold on.
Welcome to the Real Housewives of the Young Living podcast. We're your hosts, Carly Volpe, Heather Dahl, Lisa Blackstock, Nikki Flynn, and Jalene Hay.
We're YL Diamonds with over 60 years of combined experience in natural health, business, and let's be honest.
Can you hear it now? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Is it too loud compared to Jessica and myself? Oh god. A lot of hosts. Yeah, it's the top these top ladies right here.
Oh.
Oh, and I took out the pauses. We saved like 4 minutes, so love that. Love that for us. They're all reading their little intros, and I'm like, I'm not sure why. Why are we not in speaker mode? I'm unsure. Maybe they don't pay for the Zoom where you can pin shit. I don't know. We don't know. Who's the unmarked black square? Probably anti-MLM.
Me.
I don't know. I didn't do anything. Oh god. Oh, and here's some of the logical fallacies we're gonna run into. Please hold. We're gonna run into faulty appeal to authority. We're gonna run into appeal to pity. We're gonna run into hasty generalization. We're gonna run into the bandwagon fallacy. We're gonna run into the either or fallacy, the slippery slope, and the appeal to fear. So it's gonna be a fun ride tonight, I think. And whatever we don't finish, we're not gonna finish. Which, you know, it's a new.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Lushy comes through. Did you just see that? You'll have to rewind. Mr. Lushy almost took Jessica out. Just threw something at her, like the velocity. I wish I had an ability to replay stuff live for y'all. Oh my god. 2025? Looking up. That's all I'm gonna say. Jessica.
That needs to be a real, like, me laughing at you and then. Oh my god.
I love it. All right. Here we go. I'm going to speed it up to, I don't know, 1.25. We'll see what happens.
A little bit of chaos.
Here's the deal. Whether you're here for oils, the business tips, or just some unfiltered real talk, we've got you covered.
Every week, we're diving into the highs, the lows, and the downright hilarious moments of building a life fueled by purpose, passion, and maybe a little too much NingXia Red.
Think of us as your new business besties, ready to dish out wellness hacks, leadership inspo, and the occasional dose of drama.
So grab your favorite oil blend, pour yourself a NingXia, and get ready to laugh, learn, and maybe cry a little because this is the Real Housewives of Young Living podcast.
Let's roll with it. Cha-cha.
Awesome. Well, hi, everybody. This is obviously our second podcast and the last of 2024. We are on the cusp of a new year. There's so much good stuff coming in 2025 that I know we are super excited about. Make sure you guys have it marked for the New Year's kickoff coming up. When are they doing that? January 4th? Who even knows? Anyway, watch for the date of that. I should have come prepared for it, but lots of good stuff coming from Young Living. Something absolutely revolutionary that none of us are supposed to know, except,
Sorry, let me just, we can't speed it up. It's going to be too fast.
well, some of us know. Very exciting. Who's excited for just, if you've been watching Young Living social channels, there's been something teasing.
I think they're recording the podcast and they're going to upload it somewhere. They also were like, we're going to do a podcast and you can be behind the scenes and listen to it. And it's chaos personified. Savannah, who the fuck records a podcast on Zoom? Well, a certain...
Yeah.
Jessica knows who. Before we got Riverside. Yes, ma'am.
Oh my god.
Savannah, I'm texting you right now. Hold on, please hold.
I think a lot of people record their podcasts on Zoom.
Yeah, but like maybe we have people fix the audio before we upload it. Maybe.
That's
Who knows?
wild. That's
We don't know.
Out. Who's caught any of that? I'd love to hear your speculation in the comment section here. But yeah, something very exciting. Who's excited about 2025? Awesome. Yeah.
I am.
So yeah.
This does not replace the Oily Show. It's not associated with Young Living. The top, Heather, Carla, Jolene, Lisa, and Nikki are diamonds in Young Living. They're the third from the top rank. So, oh yes, Amy said you can pin certain people to the primary view, I think. Not just as a speaker view, but okay. Cool. We love it. We love it. We love to see multi-level marketing companies, reps running in the wild, doing all the things. Except
You're
I don't.
so professional.
Let me put the floof cam on so that we can like live our best lives. Oh, we can do the bigger one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or is it too big?
No.
We could do that one too. I think the big one's fine because we're not looking at anybody down here.
Yeah. It's a podcast. It's not about the video.
It's apparently not about the sound either, so, you know.
So today we kind of want to talk a little bit about vision. We're going to want to share a little bit about where we've come from and kind of give you guys some good tools for the new year. Whether you're just getting started or you've been with us for a while, we hope that you'll find something that you can all take away from on this podcast. And we're just excited that you're here. We're excited for where this is going, and yeah, just so much potential here. So let's maybe start off with some good questions for our awesome leaders here and just kind of dive into this. Let's talk about product tips, because I think in the world of health and wellness, which obviously we are a big part of, people are really focusing in on that in the new year. And so for a company, Young Living, it's a really good time for us to really start looking at the people around us and how we can start serving them and getting them excited about, opening new doors for them, opening new doors for their health and their wellness. And Young Living has some awesome incentives and promotions right now focusing in on that. One of those things that I'm really excited about. So when we had our Diamond meeting in Calgary a couple of weeks ago, they told us what the Boxing Day promotions were going to be. And right away we were like, wait, we need something more. We need something really focusing in on where people are really focusing on their own health and taking, new steps. They're just more open to kind of like the chaos and the sugar of the season is coming to an end. And now
the chaos and the sugar of the season is coming to an end. Okay.
No. Give me sugar.
Oh my god. What the heck? Oh, on the members only stream earlier, we were oh, yeah, that's why the floof cam can't be that big. We were on the members only stream earlier and we were watching one of the Diamond reps put a coffee enema together that had frankincense oil and lemon essential oil. And if you've ever seen what lemon can do, lemon essential oil, I had the cap from the lemon essential oil. It didn't even have that much spillage around it. I set it on my wooden banister at the top of the stairs. I come back about 8 hours later because sometimes I leave caps off stuff. I lift it up and it's eaten through the paint all the way down to the wood. And you're going to put that where the sun doesn't shine? What? That's got to burn. Woof. Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, we'll pass. I think I'll pass. I hate to say that. I hate to not, enjoy all the good things that Young Living has to offer, but I'll pass on the essential oil infused coffee enemas. Holy mother. Oh, we have the soundbite. Hopefully this doesn't echo. It might though. So we're going to have to see if it does. I'm scared. I'm so scared.
Holy motherforking shirt balls.
Did you hear that? Did it echo?
No echo.
Let's go. I'm winning today.
Now people are looking to focus in on their health and kind of open that door again. And one of the ways that we saw, or one of the products that we saw, was the Essential Wellness Loyalty Bundle, which has 4 products in it. I'd love it if we maybe shared some of the details about those products. Maybe each of us could kind of take a turn in what your favorite product is. So I don't know who wants to jump in first, Nikki or Heather.
I can start with the Sulfurzyme and NingXia.
In one of my, this is Savannah. In one of my old MLM fails videos, a whole effing mini fridge melted from spilled lemon essential oil. Oh my God. If you want to go check out that video, go subscribe to Savannah and watch Savannah's videos, because holy shit. Amy said, oh my God, that's totally something to put on your butthole then. For sure. Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be like, oh, this is going to melt shit. It needs to go in my body. For sure. For sure. Right. What's up, Al? Holy shit. Oh.
Who doesn't want a melted butthole?
Yeah. Especially after they're gonna, I know. Especially after they're gonna be on their high horses about how you have to detox everything and how, everything, like your colon messing up is gonna impact your fertility and you're gonna get cancer, the big C and stuff like that. And then they're like, oh, perfect. Essential oils, lemon essential oil, go right in, make yourself at home. What?
I'm sorry, but your colon has nothing to do with your reproductive system. Like,
It's gonna
I didn't take A&P or anything like that, but for fuck's sake, I know your butthole is not connected to your butthole.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good stream. We're gonna be looking at a diamond. Imagine, like, all these people at the top ranks in Young Living, and they're like, oh yeah, pseudoscience, we're besties. Oh yeah, completely wrong science information, let's go.
I found on their website where they list all the Royal Crown diamonds and shit and copied it.
Let's go. I love it. Okay, Cart Liquor Lady? Cart Liquor Lady's husband is a diamond. Cart Liquor Lady is a Royal Crown diamond. So she built an entirely different team under her husband to rank him up.
Damn!
Amy, our chief science advisor, said your reproductive system has its own microbiome away from the gut microbiome, but okay. Yep. Here we are. Oh, with childlings, of course. Welcome, Linda. Good to see you. My buttons are... Oh, it's Mochi. Let's go.
It's in that bundle, because when I started with Young Living, and I don't know if you remember my story from our last podcast, was I didn't know anything about these products, and I didn't know anything about wellness or holistic or anything. Well, I was just told, you know what, you should take Sulfurzyme and NingXia. And I'm like, okay, I just did whatever the person told me to do. I was a pretty easy mark. But what happened was I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia.
Easy mark. Yep. She's an easy mark.
Isn't that a hunting term or like
a scamming term?
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're about. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. You're like you're easy to get one over on. You're easy to take advantage of, and it's like, why would you describe yourself and be happy to describe yourself as that? I don't. Good spider, bad spider. Hi! Celebrates 15 months of membership. Let's go. Okay, where's my buttons? Is it this one? No. Sorry. Wrong. Where the hell are my buttons? Hold on. Where are... I don't have my ears in, so I can't hear those. So I'm gonna press them on this board instead. So floof cam coming in hot. Yep. I just flashed back to the essential oil lady who made the JJ popsicles. That's like such warm memories about that.
Oh, such fuckery.
Jessica, did you ever think that you would be on the internet having to tell people not to put essential oils near their, parts?
Is this a reason I will never post a live stream on my private Facebook?
Oh, and just if you weren't clear, your privates 100% include your butthole. Just in case anyone out there was like, "Oh, but what about?" Yes. All and all, not it all. All. Oh my god. Okay.
Fibromyalgia years ago when I was 20. I had a really hard time with lifting my arms and doing all the things. 3 months after I started those two things, I noticed that I didn't have any more pain, and I haven't had since.
So, check mark for the science claims NingXia Red and Sulfurzyme cures the fibromyalgia. And YouTube, before you slap me, I'm not promoting this. I'm debunking it. Hello, health claims. Come on in. Make yourself a drink. Have a seat. Oh my god. I don't know. Here we go. Oh no. Undo.
So the Sulfurzyme is actually on the Health Canada website for arthritis, which fibromyalgia is part of an arthritis. So if you have anyone in your, friends or family that has that kind of thing, I would highly recommend those two products.
Did she just say that fibromyalgia was part of arthritis? Because I don't think that that's categorized in the same like pain. Fibromyalgia is like unexplained pain, but people still have to be medicated for it because it's debilitating. But I didn't think it was the same. Maybe it is. I don't know. You're muted though.
I have no clue, but research is always evolving.
Yeah, Amy said fibromyalgia and arthritis are definitely different. Okay. They're both treated by a rheumatologist, but they're two different diseases. So Savannah, thumbs downer, what's up? Y'all, if you want to, support anti-MLM, whatever, you can like my stream, you can subscribe, you can go follow Savannah, I don't know. Or you can thumbs up the stream. We don't know. Do whatever you feel good about doing. The stream tastes like burnt insides of your colon. I'm just kidding. It doesn't taste like that.
It tastes like lemon flavored burnt colon.
Yep. Cohabit a lot. Autoimmune diseases. Okay.
But I mean, this kit gives you even more than that. So I would suggest the wellness kit for sure.
Mm-hmm. So just so anybody knows, anytime you see the word itis at the end of a word, it's inflammation, which inflammation is a huge trigger for basically the entire gamut of issues we have with our health, right? So if you can find something that tackles that inflammation in our body, and a lot of times it's reducing the toxins, it's reducing the exposures to foods that trigger inflammation in our body. It's a lot of that lifestyle stuff. But then you couple it in with these products that help to support our bodies and kind of get rid of those angry little inflamed cells. That's huge. And Sulfurzyme is very, very powerful for that. I know it's a fantastic, and it's huge. That bottle is 300 capsules. It's fantastic. So for those aren't familiar with Sulfurzyme, it's MSM, a big long word that I can't pronounce. It doesn't really matter. I just know it's fantastic for those angry cells, but also for your hair, your skin, your nails, your joints, anything. It's your beauty supplement as well, right? So anybody who's having issues with skin, again, you're supporting that whole wellness from the inside out, right? So yeah, anybody else have something they want to say about Sulfurzyme?
I just wanted
Yeah, short-term inflammation is a good thing. Prolonged inflammation is bad. Just in case we're confused, or just in case that you are being targeted by a multi-level marketing hun in a health and wellness schmear, just remember that for future. We salute Amy for all the sciencey things. Vitiligo is comorbid with a lot of autoimmune disorders.
Long story short, this ain't shit these people should be talking about.
But they're trying to make money.
Even if what they say is 1000% true, it's still beyond their scope of practice.
True. I agree. I think you run into this in all multi-level marketing companies. You have people that don't understand things. They're also there's no real regulation or direction from the multi-level marketing company for the sales force. And so the problems tend to get big really fast with claims because they're trying to recruit and no one's saying, like, you can't say that. You can't. And the FTC is a small organization. Are they going to slap everybody? No, they sure aren't. So what the anti-MLM movement's doing, the creators that are on here trying to bring attention to the public, y'all in the chat who know the information and can talk to people in your own lives if you feel comfortable and safe to do that, like, that's how these companies are losing millions of dollars. You can see the trend, the downwards trend. You see companies last year going from MLM model to affiliate so they don't have to pay out those commissions because, you know, they're seeing they're seeing the consequences of their own behavior. They're seeing the consequences of the impact from people like Savannah and Chelsea and Tana and Aaron and Julie Joe and, I mean, every creator out there, every Heather C. and you get it, Clowntown, Tish, blah, blah, blah. Not blah, 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 but, and the bad press from the documentaries Lula Rich, whatever it's called, the other ones on Netflix, like, it's a multifaceted targeting of multi-level marketing fuckery, and we're here for it. We're here for it. Short-term inflammation is anti-carcinogenic. Chronic long-term inflammation is very pro-carcinogenic. It's actually a hallmark. Interesting. Hello.
To say about Sulfurzyme, when I was talking to Mary once, she said, you know, I think on the bottle, the recommended daily dose is, I think, was it 4 or 2? And she said, well, there's 300 in the bottle divided by 30, and you should be taking 10 a day. So that's ideal. And something that I say to people as well, depending on whatever your budget is take or do what you can. Don't overwhelm yourself. So if your budget is not to take a bottle of Sulfurzyme a month, that's totally fine. Start with anything. It will serve your body well. And then also just because you can't do everything doesn't mean you can't do something. And I think we get hung up on, especially come the new year, where we fail in our goals because we're, I missed a day, so I'm going to start Monday again. And you can take this analogy into your business as well. I didn't show up online today, so I'm not going to show up this week, or what have you. But in regards to your health, just small steps every single day. And that's why I really love this kit. And so just start where you're at. And this kit is really helpful in having new customers enter in and have massive results.
Baby.
Okay, I'm going. I'm trying.
But I love that about Mary when she was saying that about Sulfurzyme.
Yeah.
I have a friend that has a rheumatoid arthritis, and she was taking up to 12 a day. And that was when
this kid has an Instant Pot or an Instapot top, and she's eating something out of the pot. And I'm like, I hope that's not hot. Maybe, I hope it's not hot. Oh, yes. The topic is That's a great question. It's a podcast featuring young living leaders discussing their vision for 2025. They're making claims about the products. They're making claims about the opportunity. They examine, well, we're going to examine the business opportunity they talk about. So basically generic vision casting and goal setting, and then also a bunch of logical fallacies that we're going to talk about. So we're blocking out a child right now with Jessica. So there's the I need to go back and read what Jessica said. I could see the snark, and I have to go read it now while I press play.
Her pain point would go away. I was able to take 6 a day and I was fine. But it all depends on your body, right? It's
Jessica celebrates 19 months of membership, 19 months of paying to work, and I'm still the Temu version of DC. You know what? Here we go. Member, running channel, moving on up.
Well, we're moving on up to the side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky.
Oh my god.
not what says on the bottle. It is about your own body and what your body needs.
Mm-hmm. And I did hear a pharmacist.
Did you just hear that? It's not what it. Okay, Amy, just take a couple breaths. It's not what it says on the bottle. It's about what your body needs. Listen. The serving sizes are there for a reason. I'm itching. I'm itching so badly right now. It's not what's on the bottle. It's what your body needs. Oh my God. Yeah, it is about what it says on the bottle because you could potentially DIE. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Amy said, "Oh my God." What is happening? What is happening? The dose makes the poison. Yeah. Did we forget this? Didn't we learn this in like 7th grade? Like, what's happening? What's happening? I have started and stopped so many times because I just don't know what to say to that. I think we say holy shit. I think we say fuckery is afoot. I think we say these people are diamonds. They're not just like, they're not the peasant version. They're not the semi-peasant version. They're not the overlord. They're at the top. They're like the super overlord diamond level. I say this jokingly. I was in Young Living. I'm being sarcastic because like my brain is exploding right now. If I were face palming, I would have made a dent in my forehead by now. In 7th grade, I learned that aspirin can kill you if you take too much. Tylenol too. Fun. I can feel my blood pressure rising already. Welcome, as Ava Matea says, welcome to another MLM shit show. It's God. They're talking about Sulfurzyme. Yes. They are talking about Sulfurzyme. So I'm waiting for that child to leave, which is why Jessica is right there.
Uneven, and it's driving you crazy.
It is. I'm like twitching a little bit, but like I'm trying to protect children here on my channel, okay? I am like no, just kidding. Now we're
Oh, that's worse.
Oh my God. Undo. It's okay. You know what? Why isn't your channel growing? Just because I don't know. Like my autism, like what's happening? Here we go. I'm joking. It's my little like quirks. I get it. I'm just, oh God. It's like we can't focus because it's crooked. There we go. Why didn't I do this before? Magic. All right. This is not the same color. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
We're fine. Sorry, it's just I can't help it.
I know,
This is the
it's
worst kind of
hilarious.
exposure therapy I've ever done. Oh! Putting the closed bottle instead of actual essential oil would probably be safer, to be honest, in their glass. So do not do either. But like, Yeah.
And it's one supplement that you can't overdose on. So you might notice things.
You can't overdose. You can overdose on fucking water.
Yeah, I don't. Where is she getting that info from? Can you
It
overdose?
takes a lot.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of water, but you can drink so much water you drown. Like, it's possible. Unlikely, but oh my gosh.
I'm trying to look at to see what are the risks of taking MSM, which is sulfurzyme. There isn't enough information about MSM safety when you apply it to the skin. Don't take any chances if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. They all recommend pregnant people to take sulfurzyme, though, in Young Living. The FDA does not regulate supplements. So there's no... chances are it is safe if you take up to 6 grams of MSM by mouth for 6 months or fewer. 6 grams. Not what they're recommending in Young Living. Absolutely not what they're recommending in Young Living. The dose? Here. We'll do angry baby snark. Hold on.
The dose makes the poison. Anything can be poison. You can overdose on anything.
Oh my God. Thank you, Becca.
In your body are starting to detox or that sort of thing. So always watch that sort of a thing too. But you don't need to worry about, about that sort of a thing, which is awesome, right? Obviously, if you take
Oh God, Jolene. You don't have to worry about it. Isn't that awesome? Are you a doctor? No? What? And you're certainly not these people's doctors. So like, what are you giving advice for? What are you giving advice on supplements for? What? Hello? Ma'am?
Jolene.
Jolene.
Jolene. Jolene.
Oh my God, yes.
a million Life 9 or probiotics, you're going to notice some consequences of that, right? Where MSM, you probably won't have the same kind of results. But yeah, these resets if you look at the NingXia reset, you see people have amazing results because they're really top loading the body.
The NingXia reset is just a money grab. Even if you love NingXia, so that's NingXia, NingXia Nitro, Zing, which is the energy drink, lime essential oil, and Sulfurzyme. They're asking you to buy 6 hella expensive products and do this reset together, but it's to boost volume. That's what we were taught for however many years I was in Young Living. And if you're like, oh, you're just taking it the wrong way. Literally, the words coming out of our upline's mouth was, we're boosting volume. This is going to be a great way to boost volume. We're boosting volume. They're trying to make rank or rank up or help our upline get to Royal Crown. So, gaslight me all you want. I was in Young Living.
What product isn't a cash grab in MLM?
That's
They're
true.
all cash grab.
Yeah, because they're overpriced. For sure. For sure.
With all of that good nutrition, you're seeing the results faster, right? And to what Carly said too, I've always said
wouldn't the good nutrition be what's giving you the results?
I mean, that would make sense, but I mean, should we really take advice from you, Jessica, when you're just a hater troll with me living under the bridge of judgment?
Hey, I got a degree in human development. This is a fallacy because I didn't learn shit about anatomy or physiology, but I know that's how this shit works.
Yeah. There is constantly growing evidence that probiotics help with a lot of different things, both in and outside of the gastrointestinal system. I read a paper that says they help with hypertension. That's super interesting. My registered dietitian recommended that I start taking a probiotic, and I've been doing that, for a while now, so. I guess MLM could stand for money, lots of money. Yes.
Money, lose lots of money.
Yes.
To things like NingXia Red, drink as much as you can afford, right? And some people
drink as much as you can afford. One bottle is wildly expensive. Like, it's not a cheap drink. It's not just like, oh, we're gonna go buy soda and it's gonna be $8 for 12 cans. It's well, let me look it up. Let me just go over here and look it up and see what we're Young Living NingXia. NingXia Red antioxidant drink. On the website, a 2-pack is $107.89. And the servings for one bottle, where the serving product page? Item number, where is the serving size? I mean, how many servings? There's only 12 and a half servings per bottle. 12 and a half.
More.
Yeah.
So there's a bottle a day? If you're drinking 10 servings a day, that's almost a bottle a day.
Yeah. And you get a better price if you buy more bottles, but there's only there's a 2-pack and then there's a 4-pack. But there's not, if you buy 8, there's not an additional discount. It's just buy sets of 4 and, boost your volume. So they drink a lot a day, especially during the cleanse, the reset, the NingXia reset. They drink a shit ton, a lot.
I'm gonna go steal your emotional support chicken nugget.
Okay.
Not really, but
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Should we show it?
Yeah, hell yeah. Listen, has there ever been a more on brand present than this? I don't know. I don't really know.
Awful, and I can't wait when I love giving gifts, and because I'm picky, I won't buy you a gift to just give to you something. I will give to you nothing. I don't care. I will only give to you something that's just kiss. So can I open it or?
Yeah.
It's in the back.
Unbox it bomb party style. Just, reveal all the shit at home, then send me the shit.
Oh my god. I'm not showing you everything I got you because it's not that exciting.
Oh, I can't wait. I bought a 24-pack of Arizona juices for $16 at Sam's Club. Yeah.
I found emotional support chicken nuggets.
Oh my god, it's incredible.
Where's my camera? Oh.
It's incredible. Oh my god, yes. If you don't know, if you're a member, there's a little chicken nugget emoji, and that's the extent of our name calling we do on the channel, because my nephew calls his papa, my dad, ex-Cal, a chicken nugget. They go, "You're a chicken nugget." And then he goes, "No, you're a chicken nugget." And Jessica got me emotional support chicken nuggets for Christmas. Chicken nuggets in the chat if you're a member.
I just need to send them because
Dude, do not separate me from my chicken nuggets longer than necessary, okay? Don't do it.
I will get it done tomorrow. I didn't leave the house today. Well, I never leave the house.
Dude, I have to send the computer stand to Lady Poe because I've dropped the ball on that. I'm like, how do I figure out life being downtown all day for 5 days, and I'm like, oh god, I'm working on it. Okay, sorry. All right. Jessica's like, that was exhausting. Here we go.
They look at health as an expense when really it's an investment, right? Because if you're not feeling well, stop with this whole idea of free healthcare, or we don't want to pay for things that you're going to pay for it one way or another, whether you pay for it now and that's
logical fallacy. You're going to pay for it one way or the other. Hold on. This is a false dichotomy. It's an either or fallacy. So the quote is, you're going to pay for it one way or another, whether you pay for it now and that's in your hands, or you pay for it down the road. And I am going to do, we do have that one. I know I have.
What is an either or fallacy? When someone asserts that we must choose between two things, when in fact we have more than two alternatives, they are using the either or fallacy.
Oh, wrong one. So the statement presents a false choice between investing in health now or paying for it later, ignoring other potential outcomes or middle ground options. So, of course, here we are. Here we are. 109 rings is a Fizzcano. Yep.
Wow.
in your hands, or you pay for it down the road. It's a lot more expensive when you get that point, right? So whatever we can do practically is obviously better. So
I was just going to add in on Carly's point as well too. With anything in health and fitness, and there's this messaging now is new year, new me. Always January 1st is that new year, new me, and we don't need to be a new me. We need to be 1% better than we were yesterday. And so if you jump in and you're, okay, I'm going to sleep 8 hours.
I don't love it. And if you like that, that's cool. I don't love the idea of percentages of getting better. I love like different kinds of measurables. For example, am I having healthier interactions with people? Am I preserving and promoting my emotional well-being? Are the decisions in my life aligned with my core values and my authentic self? And like measuring it through that instead of, and if you have actual goals, cool. Yeah, like one of my goals is do some crafting projects this year, color more rocks, finish I've got fun stuff, but they're talking about 1% better. It's like, it's very Eric Worre, it's very Ray Higdon, it's very Andy Frisella. And if you like Andy Frisella, that's fine. I've done the 75 hard, and I don't have good things to say about it. At the time I did, but it was not healthy for me after I look back on it. So I don't know. I don't love it. What do y'all think? Replay crew, what are your thoughts? Jessica, what do you think about the 1% better?
What do you do on April 11th, on the 101 day of the year?
You know, math is not the essential oil strong suit, Jessica.
I mean, what are we quantifying? Like 1% better? Like what? Better sex? Better job? Better money? Like,
here's the monetization, and we are going to throw it in the trash. Like, just, set it on fire. I love that example. I love that question. It's really like, yes, those questions are important to ask. And it's, this whole conversation with MLM people, make your vision boards, get on track, rank up, do this other shit. And it's like, spend time with people. And my perspective is spend time with people you care about, or do things that you enjoy, or, preserve your mental health if you can in your work environment, or, make goals. Like my goal this year is to be able to stand for an hour without my walker. Like I have smaller goals, but you can have big goals too. Some of y'all have goals to like do an Ironman or like a half marathon. Like those are cool too. Just
I should have fitness goals. I don't.
Oh yeah, Jessica doesn't have fitness goals, but like the plan that Jessica's been doing with Jen. I was talking to Jessica yesterday on FaceTime, and she's like, "This is a deload week, and I'm doing," and I was like, who are you? I was like, oh my God, I'm so impressed. And like, I'll barely make it to the gym. I'm like, what's this week for me? Like, I don't know. Try not to fall down without my walker. Like, that's my I'm working on it, okay? I'm proud of Jessica. She's like rolling her eyes at me. The side blink of like
No, I can't walk. The screwed up thing is I'm having issues with my feet, so I actually can't do a ton of walking right now.
Okay. But you're
I
still
think
lifting
it's
weights and
just
stuff, right?
yeah, I can lift weights, but I can't walk down the street.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, but it's complicated. It's
Yeah.
getting. I think I just have poor circulation. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What is going on? Okay.
I'm gonna drink 100 million glasses of water, and I'm gonna work out, and I'm gonna do this, and eventually you're gonna set yourself up to fail. So one small step every day, whether you walk 10 steps farther than you walked yesterday or whatever. And so one thing that I want to add with this protocol is, for me personally, I love a good checklist. I love checking off boxes. And so I helped create this so that if you get this bundle, you're gonna
Not everyone loves a list, okay? Some people do. Fine. Delighted to hear that. SMART goals are helpful for me as a person with autism: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Okay, I love that, Lady Miter Saw. That resonates with me.
That makes sense.
So in therapy, we had to do a bingo card of specific things that we wanted to do this year. And then we are marking off on like bingo when we do them. And then we're getting a prize when we have a bingo.
Jen made one of those.
Really? That's cool.
Yes. But Jen put meeting me on her bingo card. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awkward.
That's not awkward. That's going to be awesome. As someone who suffers from the...
Now I'm giving you shit. I'm like, clearly I'm not on your card.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it. Jessica's like waiting for me. I'm like, I'm never going to get it. I was like, oh my God.
Autism. I love how I have to explain
everything.
I love how I can like throw you under the bus and you don't even know it. And then I'm like, yo, I just threw you under the bus.
Boy, that just, I love that. It just makes me warm and fuzzy, Jessica. I love that y'all are loving your frost buddies. And catch me out.
I need to order one since we have plastic Sonic cups now.
Oh, awful. That's awful. Catch Me Out said, as someone who suffers from the depression, I make a mental checklist for the day, week, and celebrate anything beyond getting out of bed. I build on small victories and rest when I'm at capacity. I love that.
And I think Amy said it earlier, but building on habits really help her and or them. Sorry, oh my gosh. Sorry. And yeah, I've found that now that I work out every day, it's easy to add on habits around that routine.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. I'm still working on the whole having gone to doing things that support my mental health, via physical activity. I'm still working on having that transition of it not being a struggle every time to feeling a little bit easier, and then being able to build on it and feel comfortable building on those those habits. So it's still work in progress for me, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
have a checklist that is going to come in your email for you to be able to check off when you had your NingXia. Did you have your Life 9? Did you have your things? So because for me, someone who's very visual, when I can see that I've checked off little boxes, I feel I'm winning the day. And so if you don't check off one of the
Winning the day is, I think, an Andy Frisella deal. But maybe, I mean, I know other people have said it too, but there's certain like words I'm hearing that's like, okay, these are the types of things you believe in. These are the types of, it's just perking my ears up is all.
boxes one day, don't throw in the towel and buy yourself a chocolate cake. Just go, okay, tomorrow I can start again. Every second is a second chance. Every moment is a time to start over. And I think that when we can check off the boxes, whether it is just an extra glass of water each day or taking your Sulfurzyme or following along the protocol, do not beat yourself up if you don't do
the protocol of supplements. Okay, cool. That's such a good word to describe like the non-medical advice that you're going to be getting from these people to direct you to take supplements to treat medical issues. Okay. So fun. Love it. Love it.
it, quote unquote, perfectly, because there's no such thing as perfect. Every step is a step in the right direction.
Oh man, perfection is a liar. There's no
Yeah.
such thing, right? But how many people just give up on whatever their goals are because of that exact thing? That's such a good point, Nikki. You guys, we need to talk about Essentialzymes 4 because I think that is one of my favorite products. My kids love it as well. So I've shared this before. It's on my social media channels, but you can take those capsules of the Essentialzymes 4 and open them up into a bowl of oatmeal, and it will take that thick sludge of oatmeal and turn it into liquid. This is what it's doing in our guts with different foods and that sort of
What? Hold on. Do we need to take a detour and watch this? Because, like, unless it'll gross y'all out. If it's going to gross y'all out, then, like, I don't want to do that.
I can watch gross shit. I'm not easy. I've seen some shit.
Essentialzyme 4 oatmeal. Y'all drop a 1 in the chat if you're okay with watching this. 4 capsules from Young Living Essential. Wait, what? Digestive enzymes, cheeseburger, fries, oatmeal salads. This is 2 hours and 30. What the hell's going on over here? Oh.
2 hours of melting food?
Oh. I'm about to show you something. Do I want... I'm
like my emotional support Stanley.
It's 2 hours and 30 minutes. The gallbladder guru. What have we stumbled upon? 1 hour to digest, drain off the liquid, measure all the liquid to determine the winner in each category. Cheeseburger, dinner salad, oatmeal with butter, sugar, and heavy cream. Now super enzymes, pure and cap solutions, enzyme medical, digest gold, NutriBlack, regenerate, Young Living Essentialzyme 4, and Garden of Life Omegazyme. So that's what he was testing. Oh my god. I kind of want to watch this. Not right now, obviously. I'm not like, I'm going to save it. Okay. Holy moly. Essential for oatmeal. Oh, is she gonna do this?
Yeah, at least the cat mom.
Yep.
I don't have a gallbladder, and it took about 10 years for me to be okay. Now I do think birth control might have played a role in like digestive issues based on research that I've read. Like, I'm not like, oh, birth control is bad. I think we don't know a lot about birth control, but between birth control and not having a gallbladder, my stomach was wrecked for like 15 years. It's so nice not having stomach issues again, but once in a while I get too cocky and eat. Like at the beach, I had a deep fried halibut sandwich, and my stomach's like, no, no, no.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I will put the link in the chat to the other video. Let me just hold on. Copy. Let me
Yeah,
go
I
back.
don't know anyone that has no issues with food. Like, they say that you shouldn't have issues with food after your gallbladder, but like, my mother-in-law has issues, cousins, like, yeah, it's lies. Well, it's not lies. I don't know.
Hey everyone, it's Heather, and I kind of wanted to do an experiment. So I've been doing a lot of research about gut health.
Reading.
Because I, not that long ago, found out I have Hashimoto's, and a lot of...
Oh, okay.
Which is an autoimmune thing, and a lot of things that are autoimmune can be improved upon when you improve your gut and your gut health. So we've been doing lots of things like tons of probiotics, kombucha and sauerkraut and all that.
What do you mean tons of probiotics? You mean probiotics with like taking the recommended dose daily? Like what do you I don't understand.
Yeah.
That's okay. Maybe I just don't. Dr. Tap, I don't know what you think you've walked in on, but it's a science dumpster fire here. So buckle up.
That, and I've been making bone broth, and I've cut out certain things out of my diet and all sorts of
Okay, here's
stuff
the experiment.
for our experiment, and I have my assistant Milo is gonna come help me.
Oh god, a child. Hold on.
In just a
I'm gonna cover up the bottom with our deals. Hold on. And we'll make sure that y'all can see it. Okay? We're good? And I'll align. We'll do that. Okay?
minute. So what I did is I made oatmeal, just plain oatmeal. I put water and oats in a pot. I cooked it, and I left it like a little bit watery so that we can still see the concept. So you can see it's oatmeal. It's had time to like set up. It's room temperature. We're good to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put half a cup of oatmeal in each of these 3 cups. It's coming from the same thing.
Cups.
So it's all the same starter thing. So we're gonna put half a cup of oatmeal in each container.
I mean, she's not weighing it, but I'm sure it's not going to be a
I
big...
think I have enough oatmeal. Let's see.
I was about to say, do you have enough oatmeal? Just
I do.
enough.
Just the perfect amount.
That one has like a drop more.
I think it has a drop less. We'll add that in. Okay, so then we're going to add in the enzymes that we're doing. So for the Essential Zymes 4, we're going to open up the capsules just because. Will you grab that for me, Milo? Thank you. We're going to open up the capsules and pour them in.
So one of each and one of each?
Both of these capsules are going to go in this 1 cup. So I just put in the orange capsule. It's the quick one. Ooh, yeah, be careful. We spilled a little bit outside. Now squeeze the capsule a little bit to get it all out.
Good thing we didn't have that fancy plate.
All right, now Milo is going to stir this up while you're in charge of stirring that one. Okay, the next one here, can you stand over there? Perfect. The next one I'm going to put, did I hit that? I don't know if I did. The next one I'm going to put this Sulfurzyme. So the Sulfurzyme capsules are quite small. So we're gonna mix that into this one.
Cheesy.
It looks cheesy. They smell really good though. Okay, so we're pouring this one in here.
That looks weird.
Oh my God.
So this one doesn't actually have.
Amy said my thesis is on probiotics. Probiotics are things like fiber that are broken down by gut bacteria and probiotics. Oh, prebiotics. Yep. Yeah, I know we can't see the cups because there's a child on screen, so I don't put children on my channel because of creeps on the internet, so that's why. Hopefully y'all can kind of see the cups, examples of the cups.
The enzymes in this one that we talked about before they do help break down protein, and it does have the amylase and stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure what the difference is going to be between these two, but I kind of just wanted to see and compare for myself. So Milo is going to stir that one for me now. And then this one we're going to leave empty, just so we know what exactly would be like plain oatmeal and we can compare the consistencies. So I am going to give it a stir just for the sake of
Hi, Sparrow.
Making sure it's all evenly mixed.
This looks peppery.
It does kind of look like peppery. All right, set it down, and we're going to check back in increments, and we're going to show you if the enzymes are doing anything to the food. Okay, bye. Okay, so we just set a timer, and it's been 5 minutes since we finished.
Dr. Tap is being wild in the chat. Holy crap. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Welcome to Illyria. Come here.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome, Sonia, Asanet, Stephanie, Iowa, Rachel. Welcome. I was reading and I was like, oh yay, Rachel's here. Welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. The Discord. Oh, I messed up. I forgot to answer someone's question in the Discord. I'll do that after stream. Discord link is here for members. You need to connect the YouTube channel you have a membership through to see the hidden channels, and you can click on that link. All right. Okay. Which side is it? The child is here. We'll show you the. I will take screenshots and show it. We'll show what happened.
Putting the stuff in. So I'm going to show you the different things and show you if there's any changes so far.
Okay, I'm going to take us off screen. Hopefully we can still. All right, perfect. We are just covering the child.
So this is the first oatmeal. This is how the oatmeal was when I first put it in. It's like this. Okay, so kind of like gloopy, stringy.
This is the first one we done.
This one's the one with the Sulfurzymes 4. Look how watery this is. And I swear I haven't added anything. Like, this is the exact same stuff.
And this is
Look how watery.
You could have done a time lapse and then that would have helped us believe you, but I'm sure enzymes do that.
Can't even tilt it to show you because it's already breaking it down.
Dr. Tap wasn't even in Discord. What the hell, man?
And look how watery that is.
This is a little more liquidy.
Yeah, this one's from the Sulfurzyme. So I feel like this one is watery.
But not as watery.
It doesn't seem as watery as the Sulfurzyme. So I'm assuming.
Okay, we got it. Clear as mud. Cool. We will go back to our regularly scheduled program. That was the The child is gone? Okay, perfect. That was their claim that the whatever the enzyme for is digesting, eating the oatmeal. Not the oily oatmeal. It looks so gross. I think they're saying that taking it's going to help you digest your food or something.
Sort of a thing, right? So, one of the things about enzymes is as we age, our enzymes start to kind of deplete naturally, right? And so, especially when you're given all of the bombardment of all of the chemicals and that sort of thing, just within the diets, our bodies just are not what they used to be. And so, supplementing enzymes can be an absolute game changer for gut health. And again, we know the power of gut health and how that leads to health in every other area of our bodies as well, right? But how many Essential Zymes 4 fans in here, right?
I don't travel without them.
Yeah.
I have a really fun story about my husband because, okay, this is going to be funny, but we were in Utah and we went to that restaurant, the one where you pass around the meat all the time. And every time we go out to eat, we got to race home because you know why. So no, we're not doing that this time. So I shoved Essential Zymes 4s at him and said, take these. We walked around for 2 hours after that. So if y'all
What?
Gross. I mean, I shouldn't judge.
Yeah, it's just interesting. Like, there's not really, and it doesn't seem like there's informed consent that's offered to people in the house. When you're in Young Living, everyone's going to be taking Young Living, whether you like it or not.
I just don't see the draw of overeating. Like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some psychology associated with it, and yeah, I don't know.
have a husband that, or if you're that, try out the Essential Zyme 4s because that's how you're going to sell them on it, is if it works. And it works. It really works.
That's
so
why,
yeah.
Sorry, I was just saying what I love about all these supplements are you have massive results right away. With your Digest was my gateway oil because I saw results immediately. A lot of these products.
Oh, child, hold on. God, these children, keep your kids off the internet.
She just said that was her gateway oil. Comparing fucking oil to drugs.
Yeah.
People's...
It's awful.
That's
they do this a lot in
gross.
Young Living. They do. They call thieves like the gateway, whatever. The thieves cleaner. They specifically do that to like be the gateway product to have people change over everything to Young Living. Yes.
That's so gross and not okay. Like, you're making light of addiction, right?
Yeah, I think yes, and some of these people are ignorant about stuff.
They're almost promoting addiction as a lifestyle.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's all about getting people sucked into the commercial cult so that their bank accounts can continue to be beefed up. So
people are going to get hooked on them because they're very healing.
Anyways, forget it. I'm done giving them grace. Y'all know better. Getting someone hooked on it, like, shut up. I guess like being in the program I'm in right now, because the facility I'm at, it's like to go through the program you have to be sober. Like, so whatever you've been taking in the past you cannot take. So you can't take if you were on if you were like abusing whatever drugs or whatever kind of substance, you can't. And again, that's just their philosophy, but it's very it's just considerate. It's just inconsiderate of them to want to hook people on it so that they can't leave. It's just Oh, I hate it so much. It's gross. It's grody. Super grody. So, is this the virtual? Okay, never mind. All right, continue.
Right away. So that's what, we always say, get these products into people's hands because they work, and then the rest is history. So they really do the selling themselves, but we just got to get the word out there that this is the solution to their problems.
Oh yeah. You notice Essentialzymes 4 the first time you take it. It's not one of these things that it needs to build up in your body and you see results over time. No, you'll notice that day. If your tummy is full and you just feel you have that tank in your gut, you'll notice it. It's fantastic. And
it's gonna work for everyone. You can't make those claims. You really cannot. Not just like, oh, DC said you can't make those claims. There's restrictions on what you can and cannot say. The FDA has them. The FTC has them. And then they post this on the internet. It's not even like someone sent this to me like some of y'all do. This was free-range living on Vimeo. So, okay.
Yeah. We find a lot of shit in the wild.
Yes. Yep, in its natural habitat.
It's an easy sell, and one that, again, once you have it, you're not going to want to be without it. So.
It just reminded me of when we were in Calgary together, and we had this incredible meal.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible meal. And Heather was, and a lot of food. And Heather was handing out her Essentialzymes to all of us. And I was so grateful because I had forgot mine. So I was so grateful that I had them that night because my poor little tummy.
What I love about Essentialzymes too is,
can I ask a question? And this is like I guess an ignorant science question. Let's say you're taking a product like something like digestive enzymes, and you take it for years and years and whatever year. Let's say months and months and months. Does your stomach ever stop? Does your stomach's ability to break down foods reduce, like, how effective it is?
Does your body stop naturally breaking down foods because you've introduced a pseudo agent to do the job? So does your body stop doing that job?
Jessica, why are you so smart? I don't understand. I was like, that's exactly what I wanted to say. I was like, that makes so much more sense. Send help. Call Jessica.
I just cut you off. Sorry.
No, literally, you're like, I'm drowning over here trying to be clear. Jessica's like, this is what DC's trying to say. Correct. So Dr. Tapp said, I wouldn't think so. Not that kind of doctor, but the way the stomach works is a more kill it with acid approach, right? And Amy said, maybe, but I don't know. I doubt it, though.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's if you know, replay crew, let us know in the comments.
Have them everywhere. So we keep some in our truck. We have them on our counter so they're visible. So we're reminded to take them. Keep a package in your purse. And just Nikki was saying about.
So explain why you're overbuying products and how you can rationalize overbuying products because you need to have them everywhere. Oh, but it sounds so reasonable. You want to have them when you think you're going to need them, but also they're going to ask you to overbuy to support someone's business or your own business in Young Living. Woof.
Heather's that when you're at dinner, you can easily give samples around and people are more inclined to say, sure, I'll try some and be like, oh, wow. So that's the huge thing about our products too. Have them on hand, have some sample sizes around. There's success in proximity. So, if there's cookies on the counter, you're going to eat a cookie. But if you have your supplements visible for you to see. And so just like I said, I have them pre-cut and I have them in a little bowl on our counter, and you can just grab them as you go throughout your day.
What? Ma'am, hello? I don't.
Can I just ask you a question? I only want to ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? I'm just asking you a question. Can I ask you a question?
So I don't I get what she's saying, but I also don't. Like, also, I'm going to choose a cookie over taking supplements if they're right next to each other on the counter. I know what she's trying to say. I'm just like, put stuff easy reach so that you can choose all the healthy things, and the healthy things are overpriced supplements from Young Living. Okay.
But what you actually should do is have both available because it's all about freaking variety and balance.
Oh my
Dr.
god.
Tap, I've seen Breaking Bad. Acid is nudge. That scene will never leave my head. It's like the pilot episode. You're like,
Yes.
holy shit, this is gonna be good. And that's
Yes.
how the freaking pilot ends. I
Yes.
was so hooked.
Yeah.
Whenever you need them, compared to being hidden in a cupboard.
And New Year's Eve is coming, and I don't know if you guys are all gonna celebrate or not, but if you are, and you get home after midnight and you've celebrated a little much, take a package of and some Essential Zyme 4s and a glass of water before you go to sleep, and you'll thank me in the morning. Just putting it out there.
It's true. It's work.
What?
It works. I just wanted to say too, something Carla Green taught me was you can keep out a week's worth of Life 9 and put it beside your bed, and it will still be just as effective, because I would always forget it in the fridge.
Okay, so I think that is... Oh no, it's a different one.
And I'd be like, oh, I'll take some tonight, and then forget again. So that was an awesome tip, so that you can be consistent with them, because that's something that can slip your mind if they're in the fridge, which they should be, but something that you might not know about them. But those two, Essential Zyme 4 and Life 9, really, really helped me, because I used to deal with gallbladder attacks and things like that, and lots of digestion issues where the food doesn't really digest for hours and hours. So those are something I take every single day. And I just think, especially after Christmas, everyone's looking for all that gut health, and it's going to just give them so much more energy. So yeah.
Oh man, I love it. That's such a great tip, Lisa. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Life 9 probiotic. That is a game changer. I saw up above somebody had posted a question asking about the difference between Mighty Zyme and Essential Zymes, and if you would give Essential Zymes to a kid. My kids take Essential Zymes because they can swallow capsules. So if they can't swallow capsules, then obviously your Mighty Zyme is one to really stick.
So, appropriateness for an adolescent ingesting supplements from a multi-level marketing company is if they can swallow a pill. That's...
Good thing I couldn't swallow as a teenager. That sounded so bad.
Jessica.
Hey,
Oh
I
my
got my
God.
tonsils taken out at 16, so I literally could not swallow pills till I was 16.
Yeah. I just find it wild that it's not age appropriateness on the bottle. It's not anything like that. If you can
If they can swallow.
Oh my God, Jessica. On that note, nice knowing you. My channel's burning down in a dumpster fire. The flames are slowly glimmering as we fade into the sunset forever.
And then I go, why doesn't DC invite me on more often? Because she has to forget about the shit show I put her
I know. I'm
through.
like, oh my God. But I mean, I'm having fun. I'm being a little over dramatic, but I'm also like, Jessica? It's a good time. It's a good time. Yes. Having horrible flashbacks to the woman who gave her toddler, prove it, ketones. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess all of the enzymes are a little bit different, but yeah, anyway.
Your kids would be totally fine taking the Essential Zymes, Julene said, as long as they can swallow.
Yeah.
As long as they can swallow. I don't even know. I'm just... Oh, your kid can take this much aspirin because they can swallow that whole pill. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no thanks.
You can also, I'm sure, probably break open capsules and sprinkle them on foods, and it might have...
Oh, that would taste awful. Are you kidding me? Also, it's like, oh, your kid can't swallow something. Oh, it's also not age appropriate, but we're just going to open the capsule and sprinkle it on shit and have them eat it. Oh my God. Dr.
Yeah.
Tap. Go. You need, this is the channel, Aaron B's. We'll tell you all about the ketones. Ketones, the exogenous ketones are a packet of salty goodness that you put in a drink, and it helps better sleep, better skin, better mood, better digestion, better fat loss, better muscle preservation. What is the other ones? Better skin? I don't know. They make all these claims, but then they also have products that do the things that the ketones claim they can do. And also on Aaron's channel, there have been a presence of heavy metals in the Prove It ketone pack. So, interestingly enough, taking the recommended 2 a day of Prove It ketones wasn't good enough for people in, hypothetically, the team called the Empire. Some of them are drinking 4 and 5 ketones a day with the presence of those heavy metals in there. And, you know, not a recipe for success. I'll just say that. It's a multi-level marketing company. So, fuckery, pseudoscience, all the things. Poison control calls in Utah must be wild. I would honestly watch. I mean, I know that would probably be like not like the cop show. I would be interested in like an informational and respectful show about something like that, and the wild calls about all the MLM products that have sent people, like the dry scooping that Beachbody people used to do with Energize. There's a poison control like article on dry scooping pre-workout because one person died from it, but you can end up in the hospital from it. Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
I mean, heavy metals never hurt anyone. Disclaimer, heavy metals are absolutely toxic and have hurt many people. Yeah.
It's obviously not going to drop down into the lower intestine, but it's probably still beneficial.
Yeah. Thank you,
And
Dr.
if you
Tap.
have a friend that wants this wellness package,
welcome to Illyria. Whoever gets I don't know who got it. John Sneed got the membership. Love that. Oops. Let's go.
Horatio Gold, headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
for 20% off, and they haven't signed up yet, a new member is going to get 20% off plus 20% off on the kit. So what a deal is that?
Oh man. Yeah, that's a great segue kind of into what we want to talk about next. And that's just how to share this. If you guys haven't paid attention yet, because I know it's busy and it's Christmas and all that fun things, but the 20% off for a brand new member is amazing. What a gift. And this is a really great kit to start somebody with. And I love that it has a higher PV. So that's great. If you've got some big goals, those higher PV kits are a great way to get people started. You don't need to jump in. I know we have the starter bundles and those are awesome, but they can start with anything. So in Canada, if you are not aware, you can start a brand new member with absolutely anything. And I've been finding that for me personally, when I'm starting somebody, more often than not, it is more customized to specifically what their needs are and what they're looking for. And again, I know we have a billion products. That's a lot to kind of learn about. And so
Correct.
One tip that I would really kind of encourage you guys, if you are looking to grow and you're looking to grow your business in 2025, really kind of focus in on your personal stories, what you love sharing about, and really kind of hone in on that. Become an expert at 4 things or 1 thing, right? There's sharing NingXia. And the thing about
her internet connection. Oh my God. For someone who's like, we're going to do a podcast. Okay, you spent the money on the microphone. You spent money on the headphones. You need to spend money on the internet connection for the love of sanity.
These consumable products is that once people try them and they have the experiences, they're going to want to rebuy them. And that for a business perspective, having those customers that are consistently needing to buy something again,
Yes.
that's working for them,
Agreed.
that they love, right? That's really, really key, is that you're kind of creating a foundation for your business. And we love oils. I will always love oils. I will always use oils, but they last too long, to be honest with you. They just last too long. And
She just said that. The essential oils last too long. So how are you making your orders if you're not inventory loading? Huh? What? Let's go, Tori. Nice.
they're not needing to buy as many oils as maybe they do with supplements. So it's a really great way if you haven't already started.
Oh, there it is. You can buy supplements when you've already bought enough essential oils, because supplements are a faster consumable product. Cool.
Started focusing in on learning about supplements personally first for yourself, because I really do believe that we need to be using these things so that we can create the stories and then share about them. Plus also it's just, I don't know about you guys, but I can't be authentic and share something that I'm not actually using, right? So focusing in on a kit that they, again, it's a loyalty kit that they can.
It's not a loyalty kit, you chicken nugget. It's not the chicken nugget. Here we go.
You know what? I love myself. Even though I look like a burnt chicken nugget, I still love myself.
Oh my god. Sorry, people don't get to decide if we're friends. You're trapped. Ginger Snaps. Thank you. Dr. Tap is being wild in the chat. Dude.
What is happening?
What is happening? Y'all, Dr. Tap is on a show with Maya every Sunday at 9:30. The link will be in the live chat. You can go subscribe. And if you like debunking science, Maya and Dr. Tap do that weekly. So it's a good time. Tap is always wild. You're right, Titan. Dr. Tap is always wild. Thank you so much. Welcome new members. Ginger Snaps, Neon, K-Pick, Megan, Lauren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. Oh my god.
Wild.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be on their show in like 12 or 13 days.
Purchase at a discount over and over again. It's an easy button. So any of these easy buttons that we have for people in an overwhelming world right now is so awesome. So awesome.
And for sharing supplements, one of the ways I learned for an easy button for sharing supplements, because again, remember, I didn't start off knowing anything, was I actually went to a naturopath because I was still getting kind of the flu symptoms, and my Young Living group told me about a naturopath, which I didn't know what that was. And then when I went to her, she taught me about supplements and how, because I took all my supplements in and she tested them on me and only 10% of them were working.
Okay, we're paused. Hold on. Ecam is being a little bit of a brat. Nobody move a muscle. Ugh. So this is also a logical fallacy that we're running. Oh no, ignore. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Ecam almost force quit. I mean, there's one when they said my naturopath. Oh god, I don't know where it is. Fine. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I was basically putting them in one way and they were coming out the other and they were not being absorbed into my body. So I was virtually throwing my money out the window. But I had all these supplements. I was taking them, right? I was so proud. Well, they weren't working.
Were they Awaken products or no? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say that out loud.
So our supplements are infused with essential oils. So therefore they are getting absorbed into our body. And it's been proven time and time again. So I tell people that because that really rang true with me as to why I would want to buy Young Living supplements as opposed to going to Costco or whatever, wherever the heck I was buying them before. But anyway, that's just a little something that you could maybe help with describing why we would want to use our supplements.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a really good point. Yeah, if you're not absorbing your supplements, then
what's the point?
Yeah.
What if your body doesn't need those supplements? And again, you need to be so careful. You need to be so careful by over like taking too much of fat soluble vitamins, because when you have an excess of them, they're stored in your fat. And then if you lose weight, they get reintroduced into your body. I mean, they're in your body, but they get reintroduced. And like sometimes there are situations where as you're losing weight, you can have too much of something in your system because you just thought, oh, I need to be taking this. I need to be taking this. I need to be taking this. And it's like, what does your panel say? What did your doctor tell you needed to take? Because not everybody needs to take every single supplement.
I read one time years ago that also happens with THC.
Really?
Because THC is fat soluble. That's why, like, if you want to do like edibles, you eat really fatty foods. I've recently learned from the live chat, actually.
Live chat's awesome.
But yeah, I've read that if you have THC in your system and you lose weight, your body releases the THC.
Wow. Yeah, her naturopath was the one who told her that she was only absorbing 10% of. And I'm like, I don't know how you calculated that, because I don't know how anyone calculates that. Being able to identify the percentage of what your body is ingesting or your body's processing or whatever from the supplements, unless it's a cash grab. Who knows?
And
Flushing
Super
money
C
down the toilet.
Yeah, Super C was the first one that we ever switched to, and it was a game changer in our house for our whole family. It completely changed.
Vitamin
My
C.
daughter would get so upset because she would never miss school because she was never sick. Sorry, So Super C is a big one.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, does anybody else have anything to add before we jump into kind of this?
Was it so testing? I wonder if it was muscle testing. I know. Was like, what are you talking about, DC? In the crunchier community, in some of the naturopath directions, they do this thing called muscle testing. So the practitioner will put their hand on your shoulder, then you have your arm out, and they will think about a product or think about whatever. And when your arm's strong, they will tell you the supplement, the dosage is good. So they do that. They'd like have you put your finger on different things to like test your vitamins and minerals. I know this is Jessica's like, what? I look up muscle testing on YouTube. So when she said like, oh, my body was only absorbing 10%, when I hear that, I think maybe the naturopath was muscle testing her.
I mean, like Amy said, you can test the input by testing the output.
Oh, okay. So y'all are smarter than me. Sounds like divining water. I mean, maybe they live in the same neighborhood.
Vision thing. Anyways, yeah. So there was one question I wanted to address. Does the added 20% apply if it's on loyalty rewards? No, anybody can get the 20% off. It applies. Or again, if they're putting that first order on loyalty rewards, they're getting that additional 10% back on top of it, right? So Really, it's the absolute best way to start somebody. When
You're not getting 10% back. You're getting 10% allocated into your account so you can buy more products. You're not getting cash back. You're not getting cash back. Dear God.
you're adding on a kit like this, you're getting closer to that 200 PV promo as well. So again, just educate your people, help them get those promos and those incentives and the free products. There's some really good value for them there. Yeah. So
that's an oxymoron. Really good value in Young Living. I don't have good feelings about Young Living at all anymore. And it's not just that I was in Young Living. It's because Gary Young, if you want to find out more about Gary Young, you can watch Savannah Marie's channel. You can watch I think it's the something Hunbot. Her I think the Recovering Hunbot's husband did a Young Living video. Gary Young was the ultimate, was the reigning ruler of chicken nuggets, and here's why. He was practicing medicine here in the United States without a medical license. There were
in this state, my state,
in Jessica's state, and was delivering babies in this facility that he was running. He was also doing experiments and carrying out his hypotheticals on live people. And that resulted in the permanent non-existence of some of those babies. Okay? Then you're like, oh my God, why didn't he go to jail? Why didn't he go to jail? We don't know. All right? So then he has a cancer facility in Mexico where they are telling you, oh my God, you send us your blood via the mail and we'll tell you if you have the big C. And everyone's like, okay, great. A reporter was like, not so great. I'm going to send them some blood from a cat and see what happens. The blood from the cat was sent. They were called. She was called. The reporter was called. And the facility in Mexico told the reporter, oh my God, you have cancer. And couldn't identify that it was not human blood. And there was also, the cat did not have cancer. Okay? So that was another wild thing. You think, oh my God, Gary, are you ever going to learn? No, he is not. He was going down to Ecuador to practice medicine via, like, they were doing surgeries on people, and he was in the surgery room playing doctor. So and they call him Dr. Gary Young, but his name is Donald Gary Young. He wasn't a doctor. He wasn't he wasn't a medical professional. He was somebody that he's in the same category, in my opinion, Eric Worre, Ed Milet, Gary Young. That's wild.
I don't know. I would have to say Gary Young
is worse.
Worse,
sure,
because none of those people's actions directly ended lives.
Ed Milet.
No, because regardless of his shit advice, the outcome would have been the same.
I disagree, but we can agree to disagree.
He didn't cause her to die. That's what
true.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
and Gary Young directly caused the end of life, whereas Emmett, they might have encouraged end of life activities, but they did not end the life.
Okay, yes, I give you those points. I think that it's difficult. The nuance of influence is hard to measure. I think the influence, I would make the argument that the influence from Ed Milet was all encompassing to Jesse Lee, and that she listened to everything he said without much engagement with her wise mind. And so I
And do you think that includes treatment and not pursuing that? Do you think he had? Because if you think he had an impact on that decision, I don't know.
I think the mentality that he has was shared by Jesse Lee. We know what Ed Milet thinks about what exercise is. We know what he thinks about what supplements you should and shouldn't take. We know what he thinks about people taking prescription medication. Obviously, steroids are in their own category, allegedly. But he's had Andy Frisella on his podcast. We know they align greatly in their values. And so I think, like, I think his influence maybe is something you can question about how much he had, but I think he had a lot. That's just my hill I'm gonna die on, like a little bump, the bump I'm gonna die on. So
yeah, he definitely had influence and impact, but Gary Young directly.
Yeah, he's delivering children, and this is content warning. Okay, content warning. I'm gonna wave my hands. Yeah, I'm gonna wave my hands.
His own child.
His own kid, and I think another kid. He was testing. I will wave my hands when I'm done. So mute me if you need to. He was testing out his theory that if you left a child attached to the umbilical cord, that they would be able to breathe underwater because they could breathe in the womb, which had no, like, air. So he kept a child underwater attached to the umbilical cord for an hour.
In a jacuzzi tub.
In a jacuzzi tub. Okay. All right, I'm done. What the fuck? Oh, are you serious? It was just... And that's not how it works. The TLDR, that's not how it freaking works. Menace to society, in my opinion, yes. But anyways, that's Young Living. That's the guy who created Young Living. That's the guy that they put him on a pedestal. That's the guy who thought that you could cure people who were gay with essential oils. That, like, the wild things that he said that a lot of people in Young Living believe is, you don't think like, oh my God, are we going there? Yes. All the things you didn't think that were going to happen in Young Living. So, ugh. Woof. Yeah, Buzz, we need this one.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Okay, so let's maybe kind of take a little bit about vision. Let's talk about 2025. Ladies, do you guys have any goals that you're personally working on? How are you looking at starting out 2025?
Who's going first? I'll go. I'll talk really quick. One thing that I generally do at the beginning of the year is sit down and look over the last year. And one thing that I do, it's a really quick and easy thing to do, because when I'm sitting here today and you ask me what I did last week, I couldn't tell you. So thinking about the whole last year feels, what happened this last year? So one thing that I personally do at the end of the year is I look back through my photos. I just open the favorites because I don't know if you're me, but I have over 150,000 photos on my phone. So I go to the favorites first, and then I look through all of my favorite photos from the whole year, and I pick 2 or 3 from each month as kind of like my top moments of the year. Because if you're trying to look back over the whole year, you might forget. So I look at the top 2 or 3 photos from each month, and then I kind of have a picture of what I did in the year. And then it jogs my memory. And then I just sit and just be really grateful for the moments, really grateful for the great stuff, really grateful for the crappy stuff, because the crappy stuff always brings gifts and lessons, and we learn from all of it. And so I just spend some time doing that. Another thing that I do is I'm a crafty girl, if you didn't know that. I love making things with my hands and a visual person. I used to be a photographer. And so doing a vision board, because what you focus
you're a visual person. You used to be a photographer, and this is what the podcast looks like. Like, did no one say, like, what the hell are we looking at right now? Because what the hell are we looking at right now? This is the wrong program to do this in, but except you can have a panel. If you pay for it, you can have a panel in Zoom, and all of the guests can be non-visible, and all of the panel can be visible. They could have done something that didn't look like trash. They could have.
Yeah.
Son, you're going to create whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're seeing, you're going to see in your life. It's kind of, you know, that reticular activating system. If you think about a white Jeep, you're going to see a white Jeep. If you're going to buy a new car, then you see that car everywhere. So I personally have done vision boards many years. I brought a few to show you. There's a couple different ways you can do it. If you you can do them digitally on Canva. And what I'll do is
also, yes, she likes doing things with her hands, but she's a visual person. Those aren't exactly the same thing, but okay. Yeah.
I'll share a link
Borgie.
here for you if you to use Canva, and it's super easy. It's a quick short video, and we also have a template that we can share, but for how to make a digital vision board that you can put on your screen, your phone screen, or on your laptop, in whatever the main, you know, on your laptop, or if you're crafty and you have paper and glue and scissors, you can do this. So you just get a whole bunch of magazines and you just cut and paste and stick this in your closet or wherever you will see it every day. I made this vision board. Actually, this one is a great example. I made this vision board in January of 2019. And then in January of 2020, I ended up in a yoga and meditation retreat on the beach in Panama. And I had no idea that that was a thing that I was going to actually do. This one, for example, this beach I put on in January of 2018. And in January of 2019, I was actually on this beach. And I remember because I didn't cover up the name because I wanted to know what this beach was. It was so beautiful. And then the next year.
Oh, shit. Sorry, where's the kid? Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my goodness. I'm actually on that beach that's on my vision board that I've been staring at for a year. So what you focus on, you create. If you're focusing on your beliefs that this is not going to work.
Thank you. Sorry.
Or I'm not going to reach my fitness goals, or whatever those thoughts are, that's what we're creating. But if you focus on the goals that you have, how great you're going to feel when that pair of jeans that you want to buy fit, when you focus on what you want, that's what you will create. So if you're a creative, this is a really great way to do it. Even if you're not creative, it's just fun to do, and flip through magazines or flip through Canva and Pinterest and find those things that strike.
Too. I'm a daytimer girl. I'm not somebody that does it on my phone. I have to write down what I'm doing. And so I have a day timer, and I will never forget February in our pen
and writing. I'm so grateful and thankful. Sat down and looked at that list later.
Carla Green again, Carla Green.
Wild to see that the things that I had written down actually
happened.
It was really cool. So I love that. Thanks, Heather.
Yeah. I remember Carla Green again, Carla Green. She said, when you write it down, it goes from the left side to the right side of your brain or something. And then that's when it's going to happen. So yeah.
So this is a faulty appeal to authority. She said, Carla Green again, Carla Green. She said, when you write it down, it goes from the left side to the right side of your brain or something. And then that's when it's going to happen. This state, we'll play the faulty appeal to authority, and then we'll read the why.
What is faulty appeal to authority? We are appealing to authority when we claim something is true because an authority said it was true. This can be good if we do it in the right way. However, if the person we are appealing to is not actually an authority in the area we are discussing, our appeal is faulty. A faulty appeal to authority is an appeal to someone who has no special knowledge in the area being discussed. When someone uses an appeal to authority as a way to overawe us and make us reluctant to challenge that authority's viewpoint, they are committing a faulty appeal to authority. When the topic under discussion is controversial among respected authorities, appealing simply to the opinion of a single authority is a faulty appeal to authority.
And that specifically, the statement presents a simplified and potentially inaccurate view of neuroscience to support the idea of writing down goals. The speaker admits uncertainty or something, but still uses it as supporting evidence, which is characteristic of a faulty appeal to authority. And Carla Green is not an expert at all. Oh my God, Amy. Left to the right side of your brain? What is happening? The science is happening, obviously, Amy. Yes.
Science.
Nikki's like, no, just no.
It's pretty cool.
We love you, Carla.
Yeah, we do.
You can absolutely change your life with
Oh my God,
gratitude
that
and
is
vision.
Carla. I thought this is Carla.
Oh shit.
I thought they were like it was a big like Young Living person or like somebody who was writing books or something, and this is Carla. That's Carla. Oh my God.
If you don't have those two things in your life, you will probably be in the same place tomorrow or worse or next year than you are right now, right? So
I don't know.
Those two things can absolutely change your life. And I would say for me, if I'm looking back over the last, well, now it's been almost 5 years since the whole world went topsy-turvy, and I'm sure we'll see more topsy-turvy coming again. And I know for myself, vision was something I was so good at. I had a clear vision of what I wanted for 10 years in a row, right? Of this is where we're going. I didn't know how I was going to get there. I didn't have all of the little things marked out, but I had the vision, right? And so I think for me, rising to RCD, the vision was everything, right? The team building, just everything. I knew what
Oh, is she a Royal Crown Diamond or she's trying to get to Royal Crown Diamond? Jolene, hey, I'm going to look.
There's only one Royal Crown Diamond right now.
In the whole company?
According to their website.
Oh my God, hold on. Royal Crown Diamond, Young Living, United States. It says there's more, but they've listed everybody together. But I don't know.
What was their rank? It only had one. Let me look at that.
I'm trying to see. Okay, find Jolene. There it is. She's Royal Crown. Holy cow. Wow. Wow. The lady who doesn't have internet connection to save her life is a Royal Crown Diamond. This lady right here. This lady right here, Royal Crown. Holy cow.
And over the last 5 years, I've lost so much of that vision because I've been just pulled away and distracted. And I think I do believe we have a very real enemy that wants us to strip of that vision, right? Because
a real enemy? They're talking about Satan, just in case y'all weren't sure. That's for sure what they're talking about. And this is appeal to fear. I do believe we have a very real enemy that wants to strip us of that vision, right? Because without vision, the people perish, right? And that's an appeal to fear. These fallacies are used to persuade the audience about the benefits and importance of joining or continuing with the Young Living business opportunity. While not all statements in the transcript contain fallacies, these examples demonstrate how emotional appeals and logical shortcuts are employed in the sales pitch, and they certainly do that a lot in this call.
without vision, the people perish, right? So vision is...
Yeah, Jolene is the one. Jolene is the one who is the Royal Crown.
So crucial. And so, Nikki, I love that you have those tools that we can get in. And I really encourage everybody, get really intentional with your vision and actually take the steps to do it. One thing that I have done this year is I put the Bali trip in my calendar, and I put a little note in there. I blocked out the dates and I said, we're going to win. And my husband is, what is this? Why is this in a calendar? Well, honey, we're
Savannah.
going to win the Bali trip. We're going to Bali, which probably is just going to be me going to Bali, but whatever, I'm fine. I'm happy to go to Bali. But those are the kind of things. That's one vision thing I actually did this year, and we're really, really close to going. So I just encourage you guys, take that time and really get intentional about what those feelings are. Sit in that feeling of what does it feel to be in that place. And whatever that goal is, again, we're all going to have different things that drive us, and we're going to have different goals. So maybe I hate traveling. I would never want to go to Bali, but I just want to sit with my mom. I just want to sit with my kids. I just want to have that time. I have that peace, or whatever it is that's for you. Or I want to be able to start this big project, this charity, this vision, whatever it is, right? We all have something in us that is intended to be there so that we can grow it and share with the world and just kind of bring hope to the world. That's so crazy. And so I just encourage you guys to get really intentional about what that vision looks for you for 2025.
I also just wanted to say that I think goals are awesome, but I think for most it's entirely based on a wish. And
did she just talk about without vision the people will perish? I don't know. If she did, that's a slippery slope. While not a fully fledged argument, this statement implies that a lack of vision leads directly to failure, and without acknowledging that the many steps and factors between having a vision and succeeding. So, cool. It's twisty here.
So something that I have gotten intentional with is when I state, I want to lose 10 pounds, or I want to reach this rank with Young Living, or I want to be happier. With those intentions, what do you have to do to actually hit those goals? So breaking that down even further. So my intentions are, if I want to hit that new rank, what do I have to do to actually get there? So, here's the thing, we can wish things to happen, but we don't wake up at the end of the year and magically our bank account will be larger. So how do we have to act?
This podcast is called The Real Housewives of Young Living. We thought it was going to be more interesting, but here we are. We're stuck.
I'm so bored and I haven't ate dinner yet.
You need to hop out?
Now I'm here for the long run.
Okay, I'm speeding them up then.
Actually get there to achieve it is boring and consistent work, showing up every single day repeatedly over and over. Or so instead of a New Year's resolution, set New Year activity goals. So instead of I want to lose that 10 pounds, I'm going to walk 30 minutes every single day, or I'm going to show up on my Instagram stories for 90 days, or, and so instead of I want to be happier, I'm going to smile and tell my husband I love him every morning. Or, what are those actionary goals?
Wait, was she alluding to the fact that telling her husband that she loved him would make her happier? Like, I don't understand why that would make someone happier.
Because you're bringing positive vibes to your life. If you're like, oh, I love you, it's pseudoscience.
Got it.
That you can actually get to where you're going.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
And just one thing too, right? Just one little change.
Lisa doesn't even need to be on this podcast. She's not offering anything. I would say like Jolene's doing most of the talking. Nikki's kind of, okay. Like Heather seems to, I don't know. Like this is just not a good podcast.
Lots.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, with those goals too, I think that it is important to kind of make them big and scary and not have it all figured out, right? And even to just take those big goals that we have, and instead of getting overwhelmed, because I think it's so easy to fall into this trap of overwhelm, and then you shut down and then you just stop, right? Really easy to do that. But to kind of take a look at our goal and then to kind of break it back and step it down. So if you picture your goal at the top of a ladder or top of a set of staircase, just kind of...
Yeah, this was uploaded 24 hours ago, but it happened right before New Year's.
Bring it down each rung, and how far deep do you have to go to kind of, okay, what's the first step that I'm going to take to get me closer to that goal, right? And you actually need to start doing it. Carly said your life is not going to change by just having a vision. You actually need to do work, which is so shocking for a lot of people.
Oh,
shut
up.
They actually have to do things, and it's not just magically going to happen. But one thing I've always coached people to do is to look at their goal and then to break it down into small bite-sized pieces.
That's what coaches and teachers do. Like, do you not understand that? You're assuming that people are like, oh my God, they just want to manifest shit and like they don't understand they have to work. Like, yeah, most people figure that they have to work. Like, stop. Ugh.
Yeah. Why are we here? We're learning nothing.
Yeah.
So it might be really overwhelming if you're looking at your goal and you're like, I want to grow from senior star to executive. And to look at that and say, okay, well, what do I need to do? And if you're just, I need to grow 2,000 OGV, that's overwhelming and you shut down. But when you start to break it down, you're like, okay, well, what does that actually look? That could look growing 66 OGV for your entire team in one day. And I think one of the things that we really need to focus on too, this is not an individual sport. This is a team sport that we have. So if you're looking,
it's an individual sport. It's an individual sport. It's an individual sport. It's actually not a sport, but it's individual. Everyone's an independent contractor. The only thing that ties you to somebody else is your contractor number that you pay commission to the person above you, or the company allocates commission to the person above you when you buy from Young Living. That's it. It's not a team sport. It's not a team sport.
No.
looking at what you can do. Yes, you have to be taking actions, but it's not just about what you can do, but what you can inspire other people to do, because this is a lot more fun when you're having people coming alongside with you, right? So even take some time to visualize, who are those people? What do they feel? What does it feel to work with them? And really start to envision who those people are. And you will start to...
I was told this in Mary Kay. You need to start thinking about the people who are going to join you in the business, and you have to like think about whatever, the quality of the type of person. You have to keep that in the forefront of your mind so that you can blah, blah, blah.
I'm pretty sure we've heard every company say this shit.
Yep.
Attract those people because you're looking for them and you know who you're looking for, right? And then start looking at, well, maybe 2000 OGV is doable for this month. And again, start this at the 1st of January or in December before it gets to be the 30th of January. And you're like, oh my gosh, I have this much to do to reach my goal. If you break it down into, now I have 4 weeks, I need to grow 500 OGV per week. There's 5 people on my team that are somehow doing something. Maybe that's in education.
So they buy from Young Living to help you meet your 2000 OGV goal. They don't have to sell anything to help you meet your goal. They just have to be convinced to buy something from the company. If they sell to a customer, okay. But I'm telling you, like, the fact that Young Living allows you to buy your way to a rank is ridiculous.
And they all do that.
Yeah. Every single multi-level marketing company does that. And maybe someone will say, oh my gosh, well, that's their decision if they want to buy product. Any business out there that's not multi-level marketing, it would be wild to have that as a part of the business model. So like Target, individual store has certain sales goals, and you're telling me that the employees are the ones that are going to be burdened to buy the product to help the store reach those like sales goals. And I compare Target employees to independent contractors, even though multi-level marketing companies actually have employees for the purposes of a large group of people representing a company. And what you could do as an independent contractor in Young Living, never buying a product for yourself, or the minimum you'd have to buy and only selling to customers. I'm comparing it a little bit.
And Young Living, did they ever try to use the train of thought that recruiting someone is like selling them a Costco membership?
Yep, sure did. Yeah, like the loyalty, the subscription order, it's like whatever you can get at Costco. Yeah, they've done all that.
Okay, same shit, different company.
Yes.
On this month, maybe we're just taking this month and focusing in on that essential wellness bundle and looking at sharing that and equipping your team members to share that as well, right? And then all of a sudden, that 2,000 growth that you need, maybe that's 20 new members. That's less than 1 person a day throughout your entire team, or that could be 10 new members.
What about selling the product? Jeline?
just starting out with a 200 PV kit, right? So that's kind of those small bite-sized pieces that I'm talking about, that if you're just looking at you individually and 2,000, that's impossible. But when you start to break it down, you can actually start to see how your vision can start to flesh out in reality, right? And you'll start to look for that and take action with those kinds of things too. So,
and how much fun is it to help others? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That's where I get the most fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a question.
By helping others, do you mean signing someone up into a commercial cult, them feeling stuck and like they have to buy monthly to support you because you have partnered with them in their vision, and somehow them buying from a company and overbuying from a company is helping that person? I don't understand.
Is it your favorite or your most profitable activity?
Good question. Good question. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's a black box. Yeah, we're trying to do that to cover up the kids because there's kids that keep popping on. So the top people are the podcast. Like next time, if we ever do this again, I'll cut out the boring bits, and I'll put them like on their own deal. It's just like we were flying by the seat of our pants earlier. So
I throw a question out to you girls? Maybe something I had shared with you guys before, but how do you balance being a Young Living brand partner or a wellness advocate with the demands of your family, your life, and your business? So you might have all these goals, these really great intentions, but at the end of the day, how do you balance it all? How do you make your business a priority?
I bring my family in on the vision. Just I make sure that they know that it's a priority to me so that they can support that. And I let them know that this is where I'm going to be, this is what I'm doing. And they get excited too. If they see the vision and know what we're headed towards, then they're part of that. So I think if you get your people on board, then it's a lot easier for you to sneak away and do what you need to do. And just that if it's a priority to you, then obviously they're going to know that it's important. But make it fun, right? Get them in on the stories that you're doing on Instagram or whatever it is, or on a reel, or have them at the classes with you, making the snacks or whatever it is. Get them in on the vision and in on the action as well.
I was just going to add to that, Lisa. One thing that was really fun when I was going for silver was my kids. We had a little chalkboard and it said "Go for silver" on it, and they wrote it out, and it was by the door. And when I was about to hit silver, they kept running in that whole week prior. "Mom, where are you at now? Where are you at now? What's happening?" Because they were getting excited, and it's just leveling up on a video game. So you have this leg and you have this, but you still need this and you need this. Okay. And they equated it to something they understood was you have this piece of the puzzle, you have this piece of the puzzle, you still need this piece of the puzzle. And they were so excited. So I 100% agree. Having them be a part of that vision, then they know Mom's going to take a half an hour time. One thing that I've done with one of my leaders who's on this call, who's incredible, is power hours. And Christina, thank you for that, because sitting down and having intentional time, and you can set a 20-minute timer where you power through in 20 minutes and get some stuff done, then take a little 5-minute break and power through another 20 minutes, get some stuff done. With that intentional time is huge. So that is something that's been an incredible help for me.
You can sit at your desk for 8 hours and think you've done all these things when all you've done is busy work. But if you do that intentional hour, you have the rest of your day to yourself and your children or whatever.
What about when they're stuck on a podcast Zoom call? Is that part of the 1 hour that they get to work really hard, or like what? The Zoom calls you have to be a part of in multi-level marketing is wild. And if you're gonna say, oh, but it's your own business, you don't have to show up. Well, Emma, who was a top leader in Beachbody, was saying that when she was on Emily Faver's team, Emma had just given birth to her kid, and it was not an easy birth. And Emily Faver told Emma that if she didn't show up to the Zoom call that night, that Emily was going to pull her mentorship from Emma. So Emma has a picture as she's laying in the hospital bed with her computer open in front of her, so that she could send photo evidence to Emily Faver that she actually showed up on the day, literally hours after giving birth to her kid. So tell me about time freedom.
It was a C-section, I believe.
What? Oh my God, Dr. Tapp, thank you so much.
I'm pretty sure it was a C-section that Emma had.
Which is even more wild to consider that Emily Faver didn't give a shit about her team. Emily Fauver's a huge TikTok person, Beachbody or former Body Top, leader, and it's been a wild. It was wild sneaking into her Zoom calls. They got so angry at us when we would sneak into their Zoom calls.
Yeah. That was classic.
Yes, they were pissed. They were pissed.
Because I'm speaking from experience. Oh my gosh. I've done the busy work. I was so busy all day. I've accomplished squat, but I sat at my desk for 8 hours. Yeah.
I recommend something a business coach had said to me once, because I have a little bit of ADHD. I can't focus. I have lots of tabs open at all times. Is that I shut it all down. You get a kitchen timer, an old fashioned kitchen timer. So there's no technology in your way. And I'm going to focus for 30 minutes. I'm not going to check messages. Nothing's going to distract me, because I think that's the biggest thing is all these distractions in our world right now. And now someone else's priority outweighs your own. And next thing you know, Heather said, it's the end of the day and you've done nothing. So if you have a focus, whether it's, for me right now, I'm creating a business resource for my team and I really want to get it done. But if all these other distractions come in the way, it's going to take 6 months down the line and hopefully it's done. So maybe that could be something that is powerful for you, because it's been powerful for me.
And I think when you can make a game out of something, I make games for myself all the time because I am easily distracted by all the things. And for me, I set time lapses and I then watch myself work after. I work really hard because I can't be distracted because my time lapse is watching me, and then I can watch it afterwards and see what I've done. But when you make the rules to the game, you will always win the game. Whatever the rule is, if the rule is that you want to work for 20 minutes and get 5 posts written, then that's the rule and you win that. When you know what I'm trying to say. When you make the rules to the game, you will always win. And yes, and it helps. Making it fun. Make it fun.
And I think an important thing too to remember is that when you treat this as a hobby, you're going to get paid as a hobby. And if you treat it as a job, you're going to get paid as a job. And what I mean by that is I used to be an insurance broker for 18 years. So I did go to work every single day, right? Well, my family would have known that I was going to work for 8 hours a day. I couldn't be bothered then, right? They couldn't bother me. Well, it's the same here. I have those certain moments where I shut my office door. Mom's at work. I'm at work, but it's not 8 hours a day. So once we, get our family on board with that, this is a job for me. This is my career that I love. So it's not just a hobby. It's not just when I get to it, I'll get to it, And once you get that kind of in your head, I think things really fly after that.
Yeah. And I think it's important too to prioritize things, right? Here I am, and I'm fitting this in. I'm in the midst of family Christmas celebrations. We're traveling today. I said to my family, this is important. This is what we're going to do. And we made it happen, right? So if you have those goals and you communicate it to your family, being here right now doesn't make me a bad mom. Okay. But what actually happens is that if you show your kids that mom can set goals and mom has dreams and you can cast that vision for them, what are they going to do? Right? If mom is always putting herself at the very bottom and not taking care of herself, what are your kids going to do? Right? Our kids don't do what they say. This might be a shocker. They don't do what we say, they do what we do. And so if they see us prioritizing that we can be a good wife and a good mom and a good friend, if we can do those things, they're going to learn to do that as well, right? So first off, get rid of the guilt, because you shouldn't have guilt in trying to focus.
Okay, yes, sorry. I don't know.
I'm not paying attention at this.
We're done. All right. It's another boring ass Zoom call from Young Living. They're doing this to keep people plugged in. It's same shit, different day.
Same shit, different leaders.
Yes, you either are or you are not. There's no little. Yes, exactly, Amy. In honor of
distracted by people complaining about smut at Costco.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Both my kids were normal births, but I had a surgery with the same cut as a C-section, and ultimately something the size of a baby was removed from the cut, and it took forever to heal. I believe it. People that say that they're a little ADHD or a little autistic or a little OCD rage me. Yeah.
Yeah, you either have it or you don't.
Agree. Yep, for sure. So just to recap, the logical fallacies we ran into was appeal to emotion, appeal to authority, hasty generalization, bandwagon fallacy, false dichotomy, slippery slope, appeal to fear, were some of them that came up. And Young Living, unethical business model, a multi-level marketing company that I kind of hope burns to the ground in a metaphorical sense. And by that, I mean, I hope they maybe go bankrupt. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. I don't.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on this. Hopefully, maybe they get more interesting. If you have something interesting for us to watch, you can submit it to my campsite bio. It's in my YouTube. It's in my YouTube profile. It's in my Instagram profile. You can't miss it. I'm in therapy every day of the week. So until I get downgraded to the other therapy, I'm limited on my ability to interact on Discord and stuff. But I'm doing my best.
I should probably step up.
We should play logical fallacy bingo. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. The hubby had a job by the coast. He brought me sand dollars, seashells, and crab shells. That's so cute. That's awesome. He got them walking on the beach. That's so cool. Well, in honor of all the chicken nuggets out there, have the day you deserve, I guess. Don't forget to hydrate. Take your meds. Be compassionate towards yourself, and we'll be back for more MLM fluffery either tomorrow or the day after that. So thanks for joining us. Yeah, if you catch us on the replay, let me know your favorite logical fallacy in the comments. That'd be cool. Toodles and oodles of noodles with doodles of poodles. Let's go. Let's go find my outro. Oh my god. Let's go find my outro. Where are you? All right. Bye.
Bye.